some loud noises and the use of a confetti cannon. If you could, please direct your attention to the stage. And now please welcome Diana Mayhew, President of the National Cherry Blossom Festival.
Here we are. Can you believe it? We've been at your doorsteps and talking to you for the longest time, and here we are again. So good evening, everyone, formally. We're welcome here to the 2024 festival launch and the art reveal. We're so excited that you're all with us here tonight, and we want to acknowledge our special guests here tonight, Minister Miyake, Ambassador Ai, Superintendent Jeff Reinbold, Bangali Cook, and also Anita Bond, City Council member. So thank you all coming, and thank you, every single one of you. We're being hosted tonight by the wonderful team at TCMA, the Trade Center Management Associates. Here to say a few words is Allison Brown McKithen, Executive Director of the World Trade Center, Washington, D.C., and Vice President of the International Programs for TCMA. Allison?
Thank you, Diana. Welcome, everyone. Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to our center. My name is Allison Brown McKithen. I'm the Executive Director of the World Trade Center, Washington, D.C., and Vice President of International Programs here at TCMA. TCMA has been the exclusive manager of the Ronald Reagan Building and International Trade Center for 25 years. And a longtime friend and supporter of the National Cherry Blossom Festival. Their work is so important to us as it aligns with our mission to foster and strengthen closer international relations through business, diplomatic, and cultural exchanges. For the past quarter century as the World Trade Center, Washington, D.C., and a venue hosting some of D.C.'s most powerful and prestigious events, our team has created a forum where nations and cultures connect. The festival is surely one of the nation's greatest celebrations, honoring the cultural ties between the United States and Japan. We are indeed proud to be hosting tonight's event to kick off the 2024 celebration. Thank you so much and enjoy the rest of the evening.
Thank you, Allison. And thank you to the entire team here at the Ronald Reagan Building, TCMA, for not just tonight, but years and years of partnership and support. We really appreciate it. It's been a busy 7 months. Yes, it's only been 7 months since the last festival. Our dedicated NCBF team has been hard at work since 2023 concluded. One highlight I would like to share with you that occurred in early October when the festival team members went to McAllen, Texas to attend the International Festival and Events Association Conference, that we have been once again received high distinctions for the festival events. And so we would like to, before we unveil the artwork and before we kick off our fun surprises for 2024, take a moment to acknowledge the role of some of the key stakeholders for a few of these recent accomplishments. To help me present these awards, please welcome David Moran, National Cherry Blossom Festival Board Chair.
Thank you, Diana. Good evening, everyone. It's almost springtime in Washington, isn't it, Diana?
Less than 4 months.
Without further ado, we are pleased to present the following awards and invite the representatives up on stage to take a photo with us. First, we are pleased to present Otsuka America Pharmaceutical and Hitachi Limited a Gold Award for Best Educational Program for the Kites with Kip workshops, featuring master kite maker Mikio Toki. Yeah. ANA All Nippon Airways also supported the program by assisting with Master Toki's flights between Tokyo and Washington, D.C. Accepting the award on behalf of Otsuka America Pharmaceutical is Becky Wong, Neuroscience Medical Science Director. Yeah, let's give it. Next, we were honored to receive a Gold Award for Best Children's Programming for the Student Art Showcase, which this year had the entries on display in the Capitol Riverfront for the final week of the festival. For their support, we are pleased to share this award with Amazon, as the outdoor display was part of its Art in Bloom program. And Corner Water for featuring 5 entries on their bottled water, which was distributed at Pedalpalooza. Accepting the award on behalf of Amazon is Patrick Philippi, Senior Manager of Community Engagement at Amazon, and from Corner Water, co-owners Ronnie Webb and Jerome Nesbitt.
We're also pleased to announce that Events DC to present them a silver award for the best full-length TV program for the 2023 National Cherry Blossom Festival Parade. Let's join in giving them a round of applause. Angie Gates could not be with us here tonight. We'll be delivering this to her especially, and this has been probably now 7 years in a row that we've won the gold or silver in that category. Thank you to Events DC. And while he couldn't be here tonight, we also wanted to recognize and congratulate John Best, who is the executive producer and director of the National Cherry Blossom Festival Parade, for the Capital Emmy for the Best Director, Live or Recorded Broadcast. Congratulations to everyone. I have to tell you, at this event, the International Festival events, they have people from all over the world receiving awards. And our team was sitting in the front, and we have a couple community programming folks, Takia Dickens and Aisha, and they were, Aisha Malika, and they were sitting there, and they announced the gold win for this. They screamed so loud that all the rest of the week, that's what people talked about, and wanted to know where our enthusiastic team was. Okay. As I mentioned, members of the National Cherry Blossom Festival organization has worked diligently this summer and early fall. I hope you've had a chance to meet some of the staff members today. The sponsorship team has had the opportunity to connect with most of you, sharing the successes of last spring and collaborating on new ways to partner for another exciting year in 2024. The events and operations team has been working on securing fun and engaging content and activations that will delight and entertain festival attendees. The marketing team has been aligning with the valuable media partnerships, again, a lot of you all are here with us tonight, that would ensure that we are successful in reaching our audiences. And business operations team, of course, has been setting up the very important groundwork of processes and systems to support every aspect of the festival organization. So my team, can you raise your hands? And if you haven't met some of them, just give them a big hand. A few of us went to Japan at the end of October, where we continued to build goodwill with the Japanese government, businesses, and allies, and strengthened relationships for future programmatic offerings. We welcomed 2 new members of the festival team, Karen Frame, who is the Director of Business Operations. Karen, where are you? I don't know where she is. I can't, there's a big bright light in my eyes, so sorry I can't see. Please introduce yourself to her. And also, we're really pleased to have Lauren Boland join our team as the Director of Marketing and Communications. And they've both been instantly making an important impact and setting the path for another wonderful festival ahead. Our team is energized and ready to go, if you couldn't tell already tonight, committed to celebrating spring only the way we can do it in Washington, D.C. and in the surrounding region, and with the help of all of you here tonight. So thank you for that. So let's get to it. The 4-month countdown is starting for the 2024 National Cherry Blossom Festival. March 20th, the first day of spring, through April 14th. And I teased my team, guess what, guys? This year we have leap year. We have one more day. So I'm so excited about that. We can't wait to enliven the downtown and connect with all 8 wards of the city next spring. Take a look.
And with that, ladies and gentlemen, welcome, welcome, welcome. Are you all enjoying yourselves so far? I don't think you heard I do radio and television for a living. I'm used to having things to be quite loud. I'm all about feeling your energy, all about hearing your energy. So we'll do that one more time. You all ready to have a good time? Let me hear you say yeah. There we go. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. It is an honor to be here today. You know, emceeing the Pink Tie Party was certainly a fashionable highlight for me last spring. And speaking of fashion, feast your eyes if you haven't already done so. I'm currently wearing this year's 2024 lapel pin. Do you see it right here? I got to tell you a quick story. I was recently on the press circuit to interview Leonardo DiCaprio for his new movie that he has out. And I called my mom and I said, Mom, oh my God, I get to interview him. She said, well, that's pretty good. I called her today and said, guess what, Mom? I'm wearing the lapel pin. She said, take as many pictures as you can. Make sure you send it to me. I'm going to send it to all of my friends. And so this is pretty much a big deal, ladies and gentlemen. You see, this year's design features 3 blossoms arranged in a graceful curve. Now, the lapel pins are currently in production, so everyone that was sitting here will have to wait just a little bit longer before you can actually receive one. But it's important to note that the lapel pins serve as a key fundraising device to support the Trust for the National Mall's Cherry Tree Endowment Fund. Now, that's the charity of the Partnership for the National Cherry Blossom Festival. A part of the proceeds generated from sales of the lapel pin will literally help the National Park Service care for, sustain, and protect the trees for future generations to enjoy. That's a cause, once again, I think we can all applaud for. Don't you think so? Now, the flowering cherry trees around the tidal basin serve as the anchor point that inspires all of the celebrations, the traditions, and collaborations that occur during the festival. The combination of history and excitement that gets presented is what makes this festival, ladies and gentlemen, so unique. Here now with a few words of reflection as the festival prepares to once again celebrate the gift of trees made in 1912 from Tokyo to right here in Washington, D.C. is Minister Koichi Ai, Deputy Chief of Mission for the Embassy of Japan.
Should I read this? No? Good evening. On behalf of the Embassy of Japan, I wish to express our appreciation to everyone concerned, including corporate sponsors and stakeholders who are either here or not here, for their very hard work. Every year you produce this festival to perfection, and this is what we expect next spring. The National Cherry Blossom Festival has become one of the largest celebrations of U.S.-Japan friendship in the country. Every spring, the festival attracts many visitors to the nation's capital from all over the country. Only in D.C. can residents and visitors experience an entire month of Japanese-themed cultural events. The festival's success is deeply rooted in the strong sense of community among the people of Washington, who have embraced this event as a part of their own identity. The Embassy of Japan is proud to be an active member of this diverse, vibrant, and growing community. The celebrated cherry trees, called sakura in Japan, were presented as a gift from the city of Tokyo as a symbol of friendship between Japan and the United States in 1912. That is the same year New Mexico and Arizona became the 47th and 48th states. An important moment as the map of the continental United States from the Atlantic to the Pacific was now complete. 1912 also marked the end of an era for Japan with Emperor Meiji's death in July. His 45-year reign represented rapid modernization and the complete transformation of the society. Japan had waged wars with Qing Dynasty China and Tsarist Russia and was finding a niche on the world stage as a rising power. The reign of Emperor Taisho that followed would see a blossoming democracy and political franchise comparable to contemporary Western nations. The mayor of Tokyo chose to present cherry trees to the capital city of the United States, not to London, not to Paris, not to Berlin, even though Japan owed a considerable part of the success of its modernization to Great Britain, France, and Germany. I think he saw that the future of Japan would be inextricably linked with the future of the United States, and he was right. I look forward to the 2024 National Cherry Blossom Festival and to celebrating with fellow Washingtonians and visitors from across the country the beauty of the blossoming flowers and the enduring friendship between our two nations. In a short while, the official artwork for the 2024 festival will be revealed. The Japan Information and Culture Center on the 18th Street Northwest will showcase the artwork through November 29th. Thank you for joining us this evening, and please enjoy the rest of the program. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Mr. Ai. This year's opening ceremony, co-presented with the Japan Foundation, is literally shaping up to once again be a stellar showcase of traditional and contemporary Japanese performances. Now, I'm excited to announce who will be traveling from Japan to be in this year's show. Acclaimed New York-based composer and instrumentalist Kaoru Watanabe will bring his signature skill of infusing Japanese culture with styles to create a musical performance that's melodic, authentic, and engaging. Choreographer and dancer Joe Kanamori, General Artistic Director of Noism Company Niigata, will bring his abundant overseas experience to direct and choreograph a piece that will literally debut at the opening ceremony and, oh, by the way, feature the dancers from DC's own The Washington Ballet Studio Company. And lastly, fresh off his nationwide tour of 100 different venues in Japan, celebrating his 20th anniversary as a performer, Nataro Moriyama will take to the Warner Theater stage with his unique vocalization that has been praised by all generations of music lovers. Here now is a taste of his signature style as he sings his most famous ballad, Sakua, a song about friends departing on their own paths and then meeting up again in the future. 並木の道の上で手を振り叫ぶよどんなに苦しい時も君は笑っているからくじけそうになりかけても頑張れる気がしたよ霞みゆく景色の中にあの日の歌が聞こえる桜桜今咲き誇る刹那に散りゆく定めとしてさらば友よ旅立ちの時変わらないその想いを今Truly amazing. I could only dream of hitting those high notes, ladies and gentlemen. As we continue getting closer and closer to the unveiling of the official artwork, we must take a moment to acknowledge some of the key stakeholders whose contributions support the festival's efforts to keep the events and programming grounded in tradition, yet fresh and exciting. To highlight these supporters, please welcome back to the stage Diana Mayhew, David Moran, along with Morgan Hanal, Director, Development and Partnerships.
Thank you, Guy, and thank you to TCMA for hosting today's event in this beautiful space. Allison, thank you for joining our program tonight and for TCMA's many years of engagement and support. I also want to take a moment to acknowledge two other launch event sponsors, Rubino & Company. Thank you for your longtime support and expertise, and Link Strategic Partners, new to the festival team this year, leading the NCBF media relations efforts. Each and every one of you in this room has made the commitment to support the National Cherry Blossom Festival, and I applaud you and am humbled by your support of the organization's mission and vision to celebrate springtime in the district and the region like no other place in the world. Great appreciation goes to our Leadership Circle sponsors. Events DC, once again, is the presenting sponsor of the National Cherry Blossom Festival Parade. With their support, the parade continues to feature marching bands that travel from across the eastern seaboard, giant helium balloons of notable characters, and lavish floats that feature amazing talent. We are excited to announce a couple of confirmed performers this year. The Sugar Hill Gang. I'm so excited I got to announce that. Pioneers of the hip-hop movement with the record-breaking hit Rapper's Delight, which I will not do at the moment, will get parade attendees on their feet, while Colin Stowe, a top 3 finalist in American Idol 2023, will croon to the crowds in his distinctive country style. Many more performers and special appearances are being finalized and will be announced in the future. Events DC will also be working closely with the festival on 2 new community programs. More details to come about that in the coming months. Thank you, Events DC. Amazon returns for the 4th year as a Leadership Circle sponsor with their tremendous support of the NCBF community programs, including Pedal Porches and the festival's Arts in Bloom initiative, engaging and connecting DC and regional residents throughout the 4-week festival. In addition, Amazon will present the Pink in the Park series, produced by the National Landing Bid, and new this year will be the presenting sponsor of the iconic Blossom Kite Festival held on the grounds of the Washington Monument. Thank you, Amazon. Diana?
Thank you, David. And it's with great pleasure and enthusiasm that we announce ANA, All Nippon Airways, is once again returning as a Leadership Circle sponsor. Let's give me that. ANA's support over the years have allowed the festival to enhance programming at the Tidal Basin Welcome Area, which NCBF presents with the National Park Service. With ANA's support, we've been able to feature more than 100 performances, free performances, each year at the ANA stage since 2016. With our recent trip to Japan, we had the very tremendous privilege of enjoying ANA's amazing 5-star service, and it was amazing pleasure. And when we went there, we actually went to Natoro Moriyama's concert, so it's like very heartfelt for us to listen to that. And at this time tonight, we would like to announce that ANA's Vice President, Yushi Kamatsubo, Vice President and General Manager of Washington, D.C., is here with us tonight. I don't know if you can see him. There he is. Give him a big hand. Thank you, Mr. Kamatsubo, for everything you've done to help continue this partnership. You and your team have been tremendous. And I'm going to take 2 seconds just to say we've just come off of a couple weeks. We did 3 tree plantings of 30 trees with ANA. And we went to the Oakton High School was one of the ones that we went to. And to me, tree plantings, everybody asks me, what's my favorite event? I'm going to give you a secret tonight. These tree plantings, they're so special because it's like Christmas morning. You don't know what you're going to get until you get there. And the Oakton High School kids, 150 boys and girls, sang that song, Sakura. And we sent the video to him in Japan right away. So it was just very heartwarming. It's just, the festival connects in so many ways. And so back to the script. So I just wanted to make sure, in order to expand mutual exchange and a part of the U.S.-Japan Tourism Year 2024 initiative, the festival, together with ANA, will present the widely popular sweepstakes. ANA is providing a pair of round-trip economy tickets from the U.S. to Tokyo to one lucky winner. Details of the official rules for the sweepstakes will be announced in the coming year, so make sure you stay tuned. Thank you again to the Leadership Circle sponsors. We greatly appreciate it. Thank you.
As we look ahead to 2024, we would like to start with our sincere thanks to the Embassy of Japan, the Government of District of Columbia, including the Mayor's Office and City Council, the Japan Foundation, and the National Park Service. We would like to recognize festival host sponsors Chase, presenting sponsor of Pedalpalooza, Mars Inc., once again continuing their support for the festival's Paws and Pedals program, and Union Station, host venue of the 2024 Pink Tie Party. Downtown DC Business Improvement District, presenting Jazz and Blossoms at Franklin Park, and TCMA, a Drew company for the Ronald Reagan Building and International Trade Center. Thank you again to Allison and the amazing TCMA team for hosting us here tonight. And thank you to all of our 2024 sponsors and supporters that are in the room with us tonight. You all are an integral part of one of the world's great celebrations of spring, and we are so grateful for the support and partnership. Please refer to tonight's program where all of our sponsors are all listed. And with that, back to Guy.
All right, guys, is it just me, but I am still so giddy to hear that the Sugar Hill Gang is going to be coming, you know? Hotel, motel, Holiday Inn. David, I'll pay you $50 to come up here and say it with me. I guess not. Ladies and gentlemen, this is truly one of a kind and truly wonderful. You know, wonderful. The news about the Leadership Circle and host sponsors. And shout out to all of you for being an extension to the festival's tremendous success, both past, present, and future. We really do appreciate what you do. Now, for those of you who don't know, look at my suit and look at my tie. I guess you can tell that spring is always my favorite time of the year in Washington, D.C., and I'm honored at being a part of the celebration, as it's always packed with amazing events and performances, and of course, pink blossoms and springtime spirit around every corner. Now, I gotta be honest with you, as I was chatting with the festival team, prepping for my role as MC this evening and getting the rundown of what's being planned for next year's festival, well, I grew more amazed at how many organizations literally come together to create a robust schedule of events that bring joy each March and April. Thank you, and let me say that again. Thank you to everybody that's participating, all the organizations that have literally confirmed for 2024, and those that will commit in the weeks to come. Let's give them a round of applause. Thank you so very much. Now, here to talk a little bit more about the festival and what it means to the city is Sibangoli Cook, Director of Business Development and Strategy.
Okay, hey everybody. I don't know about you guys, but I'm already ready for spring. I need to bring out my pink now. The music performance and the video. I'm excited. Are you guys excited? I can kind of see some people, but just want to make sure we're all excited. Thank you, Guy, again. I appreciate it. I would like to say, again, super excited, but more importantly, excited because our residents and visitors get a chance to see what this city looks like, and you can only see it here in the springtime, exploring what is to come and what is being offered. Washington, D.C. is a global city. It is prime position to welcome visitors from the region, the nation, and the world. When we invite in visitors and residents to come back, we are inviting them not only to attend a tremendous array of events, whether they've been here before or coming for the first time, but to also come back and dine in the restaurants that participate in the Cherry Picks restaurant program, and to come and stay in festival partner hotels. The festival is also an asset to the DC Comeback Plan, as our 4-week event brings residents and visitors back to the downtown corridor. The final week also includes a parade down Constitution Avenue and the Sakura Matsuri Japanese Street Festival produced by the Japan American Society of Washington, D.C., which draws thousands of people to the downtown area. The festival produces unique experiences for D.C. residents, as well as our domestic and international visitors, following them to create memories and support the hospitality industry here in D.C. So thank you for being a part of the fabric of the festival that will contribute to DC's comeback. Thank you for the organizations, whether you're presenting an event, opening your doors for heads in beds, or seats in restaurants. We are thankful. Or contribute to the visual unification of the city by showcasing the iconic Blossom decals as part of the City in Bloom. Thank you to our sponsors for their financial contributions, and we're definitely thankful for everyone in this room for those who support the strong foundation for the festival and deliver its high brand of value experiences and keep Washington, D.C. as a showcase for the city and for the world. So thank you so much for being here. I expect that everybody in this room will be here enjoying the City in Bloom during Cherry Blossom, March 20th through April 14th. Thank you so much. Back to you guys.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, and now the moment that we've been building up towards, the reveal of the official artwork. Before we do so, I want to recognize the amazing staff that I had the opportunity to work with today. Ladies and gentlemen, it takes a lot to put all of this together, and so I think they deserve a round of applause as well. Let's do that for them, okay? If I could please have Diana Mayhew, Minister I, in introducing, ladies and gentlemen, Nicholas Shee, 2024 Official Artist of the National Cherry Blossom Festival. Please take your place on the stage. For those of you who are meeting Mr. Shee for the first time, he's a longtime Washington, D.C. resident. His work is influenced by his Latin American upbringing, his Chinese heritage, and his formal education in the U.S. He mixes the bright colors of Central America with the harmony and simplicity of traditional Chinese painting and the boldness found in contemporary American art. Shee has exhibited his works internationally and is included in numerous private and public collections, including many right here in our own backyard, such as the Smithsonian's Anacostia Community Museum, the Inter-American Development Bank, DC Art Bank, and the University of Maryland. Nicholas has applied his style of pop cubism to boldly and impactfully depict the blossoms in his design for a fun and dynamic artistic interpretation of the National Cherry Blossom Festival. So, on the count of three, let's create some buzz by revealing the artwork. Everybody with me? 1, 2, 3. Amazing, spectacular, truly one of a kind. How about a round of applause one more time, ladies and gentlemen? We can do better than that. Now that's what I call excitement. As everyone knows, the artwork takes center stage on the festival's official merchandise, some of which are previewing on the screens right now. And a sneak peek will be on display in the foyer before items go on sale later this week. Also, tonight, ladies and gentlemen, you can get a closer look and take pictures with a framed Giclée print of the artwork right over there. You see me pointing right over there with a cherry tree, and they're unveiling it right now. You can actually take a picture, which, by the way, goes on display at the Japan Information and Culture Center starting tomorrow through November 29th. As we wrap up our presentation, some friendly reminders. If you've been playing the trivia game, don't forget to submit your answer sheets to get your custom chocolates from local chocolatier and confectioner Shukit. If you've completed the bonus question, the drawing for the prize will be at 6:55 p.m. I believe the countdown is on, and you must be present in order to win. Also, be sure to grab your poster calendars. I think mine is under there. I apologize for not having it. But we do have one of those. Make sure you grab it. We're talking about the poster calendars featuring the 2024 official artwork courtesy of CSI Printing and Graphics before you leave. Once again, thank you to Trade Center Management Associates for hosting today's event at the wonderful Ronald Reagan Building in the International Trade Center. Hats off to the National Cherry Blossom Festival staff for gearing us up for spring. And we'll see you March 20th through April 14th in 2024. Taking us out, none other than Rockville Strange.